Afternoon is promising to provide a lot of sunshine, and Futurecast kind of keeps it that way. A few high clouds maybe overnight, but then a lot more of the sun tomorrow. And we're not going to be done with it as we head on in Saturday. Again, yeah, we'll see some fair conditions, and that continues on into Sunday as well. Front comes through the state. We might manage to catch a little bit of the tail end of that, but don't get too excited. We're not going to really cool off any, I'm afraid to say. What we might get is a little bit of a wind change, and that'll be about it. We're still going to stay on the hot side of things for the weekend. Both Saturday and Sunday, highs of 95 degrees. That's going to be the valley average. So you go out into the upper valley, we're looking at highs Saturday and Sunday, probably more into the upper 90s for highs. Not real October-ish. For today, lots of sunshine, basically 95 degrees from McAllen westward, the lower 90s for Willacy and Cameron County for the afternoon this afternoon with those nice southeasterly breezes. Then tonight, mostly clear skies, temperatures in the lower 70s. So yeah, rather mild night in store for us. Tomorrow again, yeah, the sunshine comes out to play with temperatures into the 90s and the upper 90s for the upper valley probably as well. Along the coast, light chop expected for the bay. Seas will be running about 2 to 3 feet. Now, the rip current risk is moderate today, and that's expected to carry on over into the weekend as well. So if you are heading beachside and going for a swim, make sure you're taking a few precautions and being aware of what you've got going on in the waters. Out in the tropics, a couple areas that Hurricane Center says we need to be keeping an eye on. This area, yeah, will probably continue to pull away, and it's only a 10% chance of anything forming there. Meanwhile, this tropical wave in the middle of the Atlantic, about the middle of the week, might be in the middle of the Caribbean with about a 30% chance of seeing some development there. But again, doesn't look to be anything that we're going to really need to be worrying about. What we're going to need to be dealing with is the sun and the heat, and that's not necessarily a bad thing, but we could use a little more rain as well. But again, we hold on to those mid to upper 90s well into the start of next week, and then maybe the next real frontal boundary tries to sneak on down around about Tuesday, Wednesday time frame, so we'll continue to keep an eye on the timing of that. For football games tonight, we are indeed looking good. Our gang will be in Edinburgh for our game of the week. Kickoff temperature about 86 degrees. At the end of the game, probably about 81. So overall, not a bad night for Friday night football. Yeah.